Okay, so I'm mid panic attack and I was like, maybe I should turn on the camera, explain what's going on. I hate, I hate mental illness sometimes. I'm sitting here working on the last of the cards and I don't have a couple addresses. And because I don't have a couple addresses, of course that means it's the end of the world. And there were 2 Amandas and I'm trying to I think I got them mixed up and I'm not sure and I'm trying to figure that out. And of course that means it's the end of the world. I feel like for most people, normal people, I guess, whatever that means, this would be such an easy task. Like I had one task this season, which was to make and package and write and package and send cards. And I keep failing because it's like, if I have one little tiny setback or one thing where I'm like frustrated or I can't figure something out and I can't find it, then I just completely lose it and just think to myself like, I'm a piece of shit that doesn't even know how to get her life together. I am a 37-year-old woman who is sitting here at 5 in the morning trying to work on cards and getting frustrated that I don't have everything I need. It should be just as simple as me just asking for what I need. But in my head, it's like, I feel like it's over. Like I feel like I failed completely, even though I'm proud of myself because I have mailed off dozens of cards this year. And there are dozens more. That whole box is full of cards that I'm supposed to go and ship tomorrow or today, I guess. And so I wanted to finish these last 5 of the giveaways that I did. And I'm like hating myself right now because I didn't write everything down. Like if I do this next year, I'm definitely gonna like learn my lesson. But right now, I think the thing I'm freaking out is so dumb. Oh my gosh. Is that some of them aren't gonna get their cards by Christmas, most likely. And I hate that because these are Christmas cards and they have money in them. And some of the people that I chose could use the money for Christmas and they're not gonna get it until after. And so I'm just sitting here hating myself and being disappointed in myself and being annoyed with myself and can't get my brain straight and I can't comprehend. And it just feels like if one little thing goes wrong, instead of me just like figuring out how to fix it, it's like my mind just completely gives up. And it just feels like the biggest task in the world that I could never, ever achieve. I'm so annoyed because a few years ago, I think my first year on YouTube, my first Christmas on YouTube, I think it was my first or second, I did a giveaway where I did like 12 days of giveaways and I did gifts, like full-size gifts that I would open on camera and give away to somebody. And stupidly, I was in a place at the time where I couldn't even leave the house. Like I couldn't even leave the house, you know? I was just overlooking all of that. I just got so excited to give and give that I was like overlooking, oh, guess what? You need to go to the post office. And then the same thing happened, was that I was too anxious to go to the post office. And plus I started getting everything mixed up again and I didn't write anything down. So this time I was like, okay, if I'm gonna do a giveaway, I'm gonna do a giveaway because I feel horrible that I never sent those ones out from a few years ago. And I still feel horrible about this. Most of you have forgiven me, those that won something and never ended up getting it. And so I promised myself, like, don't ever do something again that you can't finish. Don't ever do a giveaway unless you can finish. So of course in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, I can do cards because that's something I could just, you know, go to my mailbox outside and just mail it. And I tried doing that at first, and my cards, because they are 3D and, you know, thick and have lots of layers to them. That's not a good example. Where's one of the thick ones? I don't know. That's kind of thick, I guess. because of that, you can't just mail it in the mail. You have to put it into a package and send it off, which is what I've been doing with these. So, and that's fine. Like I've been doing okay at it, but I guess right now I'm panicking because Christmas is in like 5 days and there are 5 people plus that entire box full of people that I haven't sent their card because I keep being like, oh, I'll just send them all at once. I'll just finish these last 5 and then send them all at once. And so tonight I'm sitting here trying to finish these, and I just, I hate my dad. It's the most confusing feeling in the world to love and hate someone at the same time, like equally. I hate that I have this like mental illness that makes things so much harder to be normal. Why can't I just send a freaking card? Why can't I just write things down? Why do I think in my mind that I can achieve these big things? Because in my mind it doesn't feel big, it feels wonderful and easy and fun for me and something that I could actually do, and now I'm failing at that too. And it's like, I just feel like a failure, like I fail at everything, and it's because my mind just gives up on me. Right now it's like all I can think about is my abuser right now. I hate it. Dealing with these feelings of anger and frustration and hatred, those feelings don't sit well with me. I don't do well with hate. I'm not a hateful person. I'm not an angry person. So it's like these are new emotions that I'm trying to work through, and I'm excited to see my therapist in person. We've been talking over the phone, but I'm excited to meet her in person and to do what she has planned for me, like the trauma therapy in person that she has planned. I'm really excited to do that. And for me, it's been such a great distraction and a joy, honestly, to make these cards and send them to you guys. But it's like sometimes when it comes down to the wire, I just panic. And I just have realized today, like, I can't believe I failed all of those people. They're not going to get it by Christmas. And some of them need the money. Some of them need the $20. And like, I just don't understand why my brain doesn't function normally. Like, I told myself to write everything down, but I didn't, and I don't know why. Am I sabotaging myself? Like, why does this always happen? Maybe it was just a bad time to do this in general because of what I'm going through. This is the hardest thing I've ever been through my whole life. I just hate that, like, it's already affecting my health, my marriage, my loved ones. Now it's even affecting the simplest, easiest little send a freaking card to someone for Christmas. But it's like I like to take the time and, you know, write it all out and make it look like that's my love language, is to give things and make things beautiful and give things. And giving gifts and stuff. So like, it really truly has been a joy. I don't want anybody to feel bad. I kind of feel bad. This isn't your fault. This is my issue. Please don't feel guilty, and don't be like, oh, don't worry about sending my card. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm angry with myself, and I'm angry with my brain, and this is how my brain functions or doesn't function. And I hate it. Like, everything is so extreme in my head. And I just beat myself up and just think that I'm just like useless. And I'm like, oh, this is the one thing I'm really good at. I'm really good at making cards, and I'm really good at making things look pretty and packaging them up. And I love to do that. Like, it is my joy to do that. I cannot stop thinking about him. I'm really hurt. I'm feeling really hurt that he refuses to admit anything that he's done. Especially him knowing, like, him knowing that, like, how bad off I am, and how him admitting it could potentially literally save me, my life. He could have even faked it. He could have even lied to me, and that probably would have been enough. He probably, if he truly doesn't believe that he did those things to me, he knew that I'm on the verge of, I hear Danny, on the verge of, I'm not gonna commit suicide, but like, it's my thought all day, every day, but it's not gonna happen, don't worry. But like, he knows that, and he knows how bad off I'm doing right now, and he could have just been like, you know what, I'm sorry for what I did to you, because he was told how bad off I was, and he was told that it could be my only saving grace was him admitting what he did, and he couldn't even fake it. He couldn't even lie, or in his mind it would be a lie, but it's not a lie, it's the truth. And I know I'm not the only person that he's hurt, and I know that the thing is that maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's afraid that he'll get in trouble, but the statute of limitations for what he did ended a long time ago. He'll be fine. Like, I'm never gonna be able to take him to court and get him to go to prison. He's been in prison before for other things and other people that he hurt, but not for me. But that's not what I'm even looking for. All I'm looking for is something, anything, to let me know that I'm not crazy. And now I know that I'm not. I got a really big blessing that happened a few weeks ago, and that did help me to accept that, yes, this really did happen. And so I'm very grateful for that. It just hurts, I guess, that it's like, that he doesn't want to. Anyway. I know that I'll be okay. Like, I know I will. I'm strong. I've been through a lot in my life that has made me strong enough to handle this. I know that I'll be okay, but right now I'm not okay. And that's okay. It's okay to not be okay. And right now I'm not okay. Okay, so about the cards, let me tell you whose address I need, and I hope you're watching. If you can please send it to me. And also, if your name is Amanda, I think I got it figured out, but I'm not sure which Amanda won this card. I can't even find it in a video. I've looked. So I don't remember where I gave this away. I'm so sorry. So Amanda, the Amanda that won this card, can you please message me? You might have already. There is an Amanda that messaged me, but I'm not sure if it's the right Amanda. So if you could please message me again on Instagram. I'm sorry to be a pain in the ass. I'm the worst. And then, who else? Lindsay, I think I have Lindsay's. Josie, that just won a couple days ago, that just won this one. Josie Borchert, I don't know how to say that, sorry. I can't find your address. I don't know if you sent it, but I can't find it. I even went in the folder in Instagram that was like hidden messages or whatever, which I just discovered recently, and I was like, what? That's where a lot of the addresses were, so I was like excited. But yours I cannot find, and I also can't find Sam. And the name is just Sam. Your screen name is just Sam, but you're the one that has been commenting every single day, and I've seen you, and I wanted to give you a card. So, yeah, and then I believe this one as well, Dawn, the one that won this one, Dawn. So if you've already sent it to me, it's probably my bad, and I don't know why my brain does this and I misplace everything, but my hope is tomorrow or today to wake up and just focus on getting these cards done. And so if you can please message me your addresses so that I can get these two guys, and maybe they'll get there by Christmas if you're in America. Maybe not, but I'm hoping so. So my plan is to spend all day tomorrow, Monday, or today, and then hopefully go mail them all on Tuesday so they could get there before Christmas. Some of them might not, but I'm hoping that most of them do at least. So was there any other addresses I need? I do want to make sure just in case. I feel like 1, 2, 3, 4. No, there's a 5th one too. Hold on. Oh no, I already got that one. That one's done. Okay, yeah. So just those 4. And that would help me out a lot. That would help my bird brain, mental, can't do anything right brain. Yeah, so next year, when I do this again, because I want to do it again, but I learned from my mistakes, and I made a lot of mistakes this year. Next year, I'll write everything down immediately when I give it away. So I'm not stressing about finding the right address to the right person. And, you know, and I try to make each card really personalized and kind of stalk you on Instagram and look at your profiles and try and like stalk you so I know what to say in your cards and stuff. So I really love doing it. Like, it's a joy. I just hate that my brain doesn't function sometimes. So I'm a mess, but that's okay. Anyway, this is really long. I'm gonna go. Thanks for letting me cry. Okay. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You're beautiful. You're worth it. And I am too. Thanks for all you do for me. I love you guys. Bye.